the bottle's back here. Hey, look, it's back here. Maggie. Leave her alone, Maggie. Maggie. Good girl. Hi, Shade. Hi, Axel. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Got cats at my feet. Got too many cats out here. Just got home. Well, I didn't just get home. I gave Gertie her medicine. I let Maggie outside, out back to play for a little bit. Come on, goat. This goat is not like other bottle babies that I've had. The other ones follow you everywhere. Like, you don't have to call them. And I call her and she doesn't even come. Sometimes she follows me, especially she hasn't eaten yet. That's where I made a mistake. Mistake was feeding her first. But for the most part, I've got to keep an eye on her. Anyway, so I did some things. Maggie, just now getting to where I let her out back a little bit because I put a cattle panel by the fence where she was getting at. It was kind of bent down, and so now I've got a piece of panel there, cattle panel there, tied there. And so her easiest spot, and the spot she went to first every time she went out and jumped the fence, is blocked. So until she finds another spot, which is pretty much the whole fence, I can let her out for a little bit and let her play with Chester and the other dogs. Come on, goat, let's go. Come on. Come on, let's go. Let's go this way. I'll be right back. Okay, I had to get the goat before she went into the shed, and I couldn't get her. And I also had to take Caleb in. He was in this backyard with Chester, but he barks when I'm out here. He barks at Tucker if I'm out here. Come on, goat. Come on. Come on. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Chester, come here. Come here. Chester, no. Chester. Chester, no. Hey, no. Alright, will Chester kill this goat? I don't know. It was the first time that he's been with this goat by himself. He's never even smelled of the goat. And she found a way in through right here where there's this cattle panel there, which it's a good thing she pointed that out to me, because I put her out here in this backyard with Eddie and Gertie all the time. Eddie, Gertie, and Dandy come out here all the time, just them to play. And so when she went through there, as you can see, that's the gate, and there's a cattle panel that's zip tied there. I had to run around the house to the inside and come through the inside, open the back door, and come out here, try not to die in one of these holes that they've put in the ground, and get the goat. Luckily, Chester's a good boy. Hey, she getting you? Okay, get down. River, you gotta get back so I can come in with the food. We're gonna get in here and get them some food and give this goat some time to be with the herd and be a goat. Don't even think about it, Rain. Come on, goat, let's go. I said don't think about it. That's a little past thinking about it. Come on, goat. Let's go. Come on. Come on, hurry up. I can only... Come on. No. Come on in. No, River. Oh my goodness. River, come on. Hey, guys. Hey. Come here, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, goat. Come on, little goat. Come on. Hang on. Get the little goat. Rain, come on. Tucker, get back. Come on, guys. Come on, goat. Come on. Come on. Look at this. She's going back over there. Come on. Get back, Tucker. Come on. Rain. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. What a ding dong. Come on, guy. Let's go. Good boy. Come on. Everybody's here. Everybody's here. Let's go. Even her. Time to wake up, buddy. Get out of this feed bowl. Okay. Dump. Hey, River. Dump feed bowl. Everybody's here. Get down. You're too heavy. They act like they're starving. And they're not. I'm gonna go shut this gate and get the minerals. And let's talk about these goats for a minute. Hey, no, you, come here. Oh, come back in here. Let's go. Come on, little girl. Okay, we used to give them minerals every day when we fed them. Every time we fed them, when Greg was here, we'd give them some of these minerals. And somehow we got out of that. Somehow being everything going on in life that went on. So their coats are actually looking pretty good today. But their coats have been looking really bad. So I put up this thing here to put minerals in. And it has been... it's a success. It's been real popular among the goats because they eat it. Now I gotta set the camera down to fill this up real fast. I don't think I can do it here. I've been home about 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I'm hot. There goes that goat again. Hey, goat, come here. Hey. Oh, no. Come here. Come here. You want a drink of that water? You want a drink of water? Do you drink water yet? There she goes. She's gonna play in it. No, she's getting a little bit. A little bit. So my point was I haven't been home very long, but I've been chasing dogs and goats and moving pretty quickly when I get home, giving medicines and letting people out so they can use the bathroom and all that good stuff. I've got goats hollering at me as soon as I get home, especially her because she's gone all day without food. She's still kind of young, and really when I'm home, like on the weekends, my four-day weekends, she's getting Tucker. She's getting fed a lot more than she does on the 3 days that I do have to go into work. So she's pretty hungry when I get home. I'm exhausted, and I do. Okay, so like the minerals, I've been giving those minerals. People give different kinds of minerals. They have, like, I don't know what the selections are of minerals, but I just buy that goat mineral from either Atwood's or Tractor Supply. It's a, you know, a bag of mixed goat mineral, loose minerals, and I pour it in that container and just let them have as much of it as they want. Used to, we were, instead of pouring it in a separate container, we were putting it in the food. And so as they ate the food, they ate some of the minerals, which is what I'm doing with the bucks over there. I just put it in their food bowl because I don't really have a place to put it like I do here. So those babies over there in River, they're in the minerals. They eat and then they go straight to the minerals. Time to get to the minerals. So they are looking better. Another thing I did, and this is something I've never done. I never do this. I always take a fecal sample in. Let me fix the camera. I always take a fecal sample in and give them a dewormer based on the results of the fecal sample. Always have done that with the babies, with the adults. Super cautious about parasites. This time I did not do that. I just gave them a dewormer. Actually, Amy came over and helped me. I gave them Quest Plus, I think. I have to look. I was trying to decide between 3 of them, and I think that's the one I chose. But Amy came out the other day. She helped me administer nasty tasting dewormer to these goats. One of us had to hold and one of them had to give it to them. But the reason that I did that this time is because we had a really rough winter. We had a winter that had 0 degree and negative temperatures at night. It got down to 0 degrees. There was no temperature. It was at 0, and it was below 0 some of the times. It was a really rough winter. Then we had a really warm and wet spring, and it was early. It was an early spring. So we had a long, early, warm, wet spring, which parasites love that. And then the does just gave birth. And the most stressful time on a doe, and the time you're more likely to need to give them a dewormer if you deworm your goats, is right after they've given birth. I mean, not like the day after, but after they've given birth, because it is so stressful on the body. And so with those 3 things going on, the way their coats were looking, and I was give them copper bolus to them every 6-8 months or so, and it wasn't helping a whole lot. Man, they're looking good now though. But so River has always looked good, and she's looking kind of shaggy. So I thought, instead of taking fecal samples in, I know what the problem is. They need to be dewormed. Did I pick the right one? Probably. I don't know yet. We'll find out. But they're looking good. So that with the minerals, I think, is going to make a big difference in their lives. There goes that goat again. And here come the chickens. But I did not give anything to the kids, to the baby goats. I probably need to get a fecal sample in on them, because the biggest thing on them that I worry about is coccidia. Come here, little girl. We need to give her a name so that I can call her instead of goat, 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 goat. You need a name, don't you? So although the little ones do get worms, they can get all kinds of worms, all kinds of worms. The biggest problem that I have ever had with baby goats is coccidia, and that's the first 6 months of their life. After that, I don't know what happens. If they get a resistance, or they quit putting things in their mouth they shouldn't. I don't know what it is, but there's a big difference after 6 months old and older. I don't see any symptoms on any of the babies of anything. Goat! Come on, goat! Had to go catch a goat. But, like I said, I haven't seen any symptoms on the babies at all. And not all the goats, like River's coat is looking pretty rough. It's looking better now. But it was River, Rain, and Rain's daughter from the unicorn looking one. Those 3 are the ones that I see a problem in their coat. So it's not even all the does, but that's enough of them, I guess. So I just went ahead and treated all of these that are here. It won't hurt them. I don't do it often. I don't think the last time I've wormed these goats, it's been a couple of years, I think. I've taken fecal samples in, but I think since the adults, I think it's been a couple of years. Now babies, I've treated for coccidia, but the adults, it's been a while, because it just doesn't have to be done very often. But we went ahead and did it, the other day. So, plus the minerals, we should be good, hopefully. I still got to do the boys. I am going to do the boys. Remember when I thought that Rocky had died? I'll leave a link up here in the corner somewhere. There's a video during the winter time. I came out and I thought he was dead, and it was during that last winter, during that cold freeze. When he did get up and he was out running around, and I was watching to make sure that he was okay, he pooped, and it didn't look normal for him. It wasn't the little pellets. It was kind of a clop of, anyway, I took that in to the vet, and they told me that he did have some parasites, but I didn't, not enough that they would necessarily treat for it. So I didn't do anything about that. So, but he went through that winter, and he went through the same spring that these girls did, warm, wet, and long spring. And so it's time to go ahead and do the boys too. Hey, Tucker, you leave the cats alone. You leave the cats alone. All right, I put the goat up. I had to. I can't film and take care of the animals and watch her too. And I'm going over here with the ducks and the bucks, and I can't bring her with me anyway because bucks are crazy. So here's what I've done over here, trying to keep the ducks out of the bucks' water. Hey, Batman, I didn't bring anything. I'm sorry, I didn't bring anything. Don't get mad. So I put their pool out here, and they're using it, and they're using the bucks' water. They're not getting in it though, it doesn't look like. It looks like maybe they're just drinking out of it because it's not real bad. But they are using this over here. And this is only, I think this is the 3rd day that I've had that out. Well, hello. Come here. You want to talk? No. I better check to see if they have water. So I'm going to go ahead and fill these waters up. This is what I come home to every day, or get up to every day. This is every day. This is what happens when the ducks get in it. Hey, Chase. So I still need to give them a dewormer. I need to trim their hooves too bad. But because I don't have like a chute to put them in, or a stanchion or anything like that to put them on and lock their head in so that they can't move, I have to rely on other people to help me. So whenever there's a bird flew over, whenever you know, Amy and them come over, somebody comes over that can help me hold them, or let me hold and them trim or whatever, that's what I do until I can get a better system. Now, if it was just me, that's right, you tell them. If it was just me, and the world was different, if it was just me and I didn't have somebody come over to help, I could do it. It's just would I forever? I'd probably, if it was like that, I would probably get creative and come up with a way. I would probably end up making something, even though it would be all zip tied and duct taped together. I'd probably come up with a way to do it. Watch for snakes under the pool. Always watch for snakes. You guys, are y'all hungry, thirsty? What is it you want? Okay, so I got this pool filled up. I filled those up. Rocky's getting a drink while the water's still clean. And right here, I dumped that out, and I'm filling that back up. But I was thinking on my walk up to turn the water on about when I said that, you know, I rely on people to help me with the goats, Amy to come out and help me with the goats. Well, I went up to her house the other day and helped her with her goats. She was selling some bucks, and the guy that was buying them wanted them banded. So we were getting the goats and holding them, and Amy was putting the band on them. And her son handed one to me over the fence, and I grabbed it, and when I did, they have horns, and it's a buck, and it slung its head back, hit me in the nose, cut my nose right there, but it busted my nose. But looking in the camera, I can't see that there's a place on my nose, but I know it's there. It's kind of driving me nuts because I don't know if you guys can see it or not. So anyway, we help each other out with, I better get them some water. She's trying to get drink from there. Let's go look at their water while we're talking and while I'm waiting on the bucks' water to fill up. So we help each other out, just like Dad and I help each other out. They've got water in here. It's got leaves in there, but they've got water that they could be drinking. I don't know. I guess because it's fresher. I don't know. But so like Dad has the truck and we go get feed with his truck, and then I help him with things at his house with his dogs and stuff. So it all works out. Is that your baby? Is that one yours? I think this one has a name. When Amy came over the other day, she told me, I don't remember what the name is. But I think this one has a name. It's a heifer, and I think she's planning on keeping it. And we got to do something about the flies. So there are only 3 ducks over here, and that's because there is a duck sitting in that shelter where Rocky is on eggs, and there's a duck over here on eggs on this nest. Now, this one here is only there half the time. I don't know how she plans on hatching anything. That one over there has been there since the end of April, and I don't think they're going to hatch, but she's still sitting on them. I was wondering how the ducks lost all their water in their pool the other day, but now I know why. They're not the only one in the pool. Almost there. What are you doing in there? What are you doing, kitty? What are you doing? Yeah, that's a good girl. Now I'm just standing here waiting on this water to fill up on the cow's trough, because if I walk off, I'm afraid I'll forget it, and I don't want to do that. So I need to finish this, and I need to check on the chicken water, and they've got water over here at the girl goats, but they could use a little bit more, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. And something else. I'll have to think. I don't remember what it was, but I need to switch the dogs back around. I had Caleb outside, and I took him back in because I was going to video. It doesn't bother me. That's what I was telling you guys earlier. When I'm out there, Caleb barks at Tucker and Tucker barks at Caleb. They bark about me. They're jealous of me, and which is fine, you know, when I'm out there. But if I'm out there videoing, it really makes it hard to video. It makes it hard for you guys to hear what's going on. So I took him and put him in the garage while I was out here. Now I'm done with that. I'm going to put him back out. I need to bring Maggie back out for a little bit longer. I took her in because I was having to deal with the camera and with the goat and you know, the goat. So I took her in. I need to bring her back out a little bit. Also get Eddie and Gertie. They need to go out back for a little bit as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.